Now, over the past 3 days, New Delhi has been the epicenter of global discourse at the 10th Raisina Dialogue. With over 125 countries represented, this flagship event on geopolitics and geoeconomics wrapped up on Wednesday, tackling pressing issues from peace to the planet. Here's a look at the highlights.
The Raisina Dialogue 2025, which was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, was a powerhouse of ideas drawing heads of state, ministers and thought leaders to India's capital. Hosted by Observer Research Foundation and Ministry of External Affairs, this year's theme, Kal Chakra, People, Peace, Planet, set the stage for bold conversations on a world in flux.
Let us focus instead on a more practical and attainable peace, based on a series of concrete actions and effective agreements which are in the interest of all concerned. There is no single simple key to this peace, no grand or magic formula to be adopted by one or two powers. Genuine peace must be the product of many nations, the sum of many acts. It must be dynamic, not static, changing to meet the challenge of each new generation.
US Intelligence Chief Tulsi Gabbard underscored peace as a unifying force, spotlighting the strong India-US partnership. Meanwhile, New Zealand Prime Minister Christopher Luxon, the chief guest, hailed India's role in the Indo-Pacific, pushing for deeper economic ties amid a tech-driven future.
India that have a significant role to play in the Indo-Pacific region. In an increasingly multipolar world, India's size and geostrategic heft gives you autonomy. For at a time when democracy is in decline with less than half the world's adults electing their leaders, it truly is an inspiration that 650 million Indians turned out to vote last year in the largest election in history. Your national election is a triumph of logistics, but it's also a triumph of legitimacy. We want to live in an Indo-Pacific where countries are free to choose their own path, free from interference. A region where no one country comes to dominate. And it is a sign of the times that I have to stand here defending respect for sovereignty, yet New Zealand's approach is increasingly shaped around that objective.
From trade tensions to climate challenges, the dialogue bridged divides. Indian External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar wrapped it up with a call for collaboration, emphasizing India's growing global voice as a connector of nations and ideas. Dr. Jaishankar also called out the threats to global trade due to rising isolationist policies.
There are different ways of dealing with weaponization. One is to stay on the right side of the weapon. So you don't get hit. The world today makes business decisions, factoring in national security. In the digital era, I think it's not just about cost. It is about comfort. It is about trust. We are involved right now in 3 big trade negotiations with the EU, with the UK, and now with the United States. These are our growth markets. These are our technology partners. I think there are non-economic factors which I think increasingly influence business decisions.
As the curtains close on Raisina 2025, the message is clear. Unity and innovation are key to navigating an uncertain world. From New Delhi, this dialogue leaves a blueprint for progress, rooted in people, peace and planet. From New Delhi, Akshay Dongre, DD India.